Друзья, всем привет! Канал «Английский простым языком» на связи. Меня зовут Никита. Сегодня будет максимально интересное и очень необычное видео, потому что мы уже с вами посетили большое количество разных вузов, университетов, институтов Москвы. И сегодня я нахожусь около Финансового университета Москвы, Российской Федерации. Это финансовый факультет, поэтому мы сегодня с вами посмотрим и услышим, насколько хорошо студенты этого факультета говорят на английском языке. Конечно же, как обычно, я буду задавать им вопросы сразу на английском языке. Мои ожидания, пока я еще не монтировал это видео, я думаю, что люди будут говорить хорошо, студенты здесь достаточно продвинутые, прокачанные в английском языке, но посмотрим. Здесь, кстати, на данный момент 3 часа дня, хоть здесь и учебный день, сейчас понедельник, но здесь студентов как-то маловато, поэтому я сейчас буду всех вообще возможных желающих людей вылавливать. Здесь еще рядом дорога и даже стоит полицейская машина. Я надеюсь, меня сегодня здесь не заберут, и вы это видео увидите. Все, без лишних слов, беру камеру и поехали. Would you mind answering a couple of questions in English? I have a YouTube channel, I'm an English teacher, just some interesting questions, how to learn this language. By the way, do you study here?
Yes.
Do you like this place?
Of course, I like this place.
Well, is it difficult to study here?
I think not really, because I study Olympics in social science, so studying in this place is easy.
Is it difficult to study here, by the way?
Maybe a little bit.
Not very difficult, but complicated. I consider myself an advanced English speaker.
Advanced, you consider yourself.
I have taken the IELTS examination in last year in January.
You passed IELTS
Yeah,
exam.
yeah,
What
7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
General or academic?
Academic.
Hello guys, excuse me, do you speak English? Do you speak English? Hello? Okay, have a nice day, bye-bye. I'm quite busy. Quite busy. Everyone is quite busy. Here in Moscow, it is impossible, you know, to catch somebody and make them answer your questions.
I have attestation, so I need to run.
Okay, you're in a hurry. Have a nice day, bye-bye.
No, I think no. I like my university, I like my classes, I like my teachers, so it's a pleasure.
Rude.
Actually late for English lesson.
You are late. So, good luck, thank you. Is it difficult to study here?
No, I think no.
Вы английский знаете хорошо? Говорите? А здесь сложно учиться?
Не, нормально.
А дорого здесь учиться?
Нет,
Нет? А вы на бюджете? А это сложно было поступить сюда на бюджет?
Ну, ЕГЭ сдал и нормально.
А сколько баллов?
289.
Ничего себе.
3 экзамена.
Были репетиторы какие-то до этого, готовились?
It's not quite difficult, but yes, it's expensive.
Ой, круто, ребята. Нормально. Что, ребят, пора мне прикалываться над людьми. Видите, если сразу вы находитесь не в лингвистическом, но у меня есть акцент, я этого не скрываю. Я не стараюсь от него избавиться. Акцент, ребята, по моему скромному мнению, это не уровень языка. Акцент — это просто ваша, как я сказал, специи, перчинки сверху. А уровень языка — это как вы свободно говорите и правильные слова используете.
C3, I guess.
Я C3. Okay, mine is C5, by the way. По-русски, конечно же, говорю. Вот, видите, да. Is it difficult to study here?
Quite difficult for me, but I'm quite stupid still. Hard to measure by me.
No, for me no.
Do you like this place?
Yes, very much. I love this place very much. No.
You're studying here for free?
Yeah.
Without having to pay money?
Yes.
Is it expensive, by the way, to study here?
I think a little bit expensive, but
Yeah.
I study for free.
Is it difficult to get, for example, free education here for everybody out there?
Yes.
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
Well, mostly people study here for money, right?
It's possible, I think. For the first time, I passed the exams, and I want to get a higher education in the whole university.
Okay, in the main building, right? Or where?
No, it's a university, social university.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes, and I understand that it's impossible to get the higher education because I don't get the normal job.
I'm budget student, so
Okay.
I don't know, but maybe approximately 400,000 1 year.
Free education.
Yeah, free education. Or the majority of people here study for money.
You should try writing Olympiads to get free education, because now I'm speaking with my friends who today, it was ЕГЭ,
Yeah.
social studies, and they are like a little afraid they don't know how to get free, like cool free education because ЕГЭ is very hard this year.
You have to pay money, enter here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay, well,
easily.
Depending on your discount level. I've got a 40% discount, so
you have a discount.
Yeah.
Пишите в комментарии, как вы думаете, сейчас я говорю размеренно или нет. На самом деле, можно говорить по-разному, и так, и так. If I know English, for example, doesn't necessarily mean in the future that I will be able to earn more money.
I guess obviously yes, but it also depends what country you will work.
Just a second.
What country you will work.
Someone is trying to interfere. Hello, excuse me, do you speak English? Should I leave this territory, right? Okay, should I leave this territory, right? Okay. But here is a public area, actually. I can stay here. Yeah, goodbye, bye-bye, have a nice day. Guys, we've just changed location because there's a pretty rude person. I can stay here. I'm allowed to stay here.
Yes, of course, when you know other languages, English or Chinese or something that else, you earn a lot of money in future.
I think yes.
Even in Russia, here.
Yes, if you know English, it's one of the best achievements for your future.
I think it opens quite a lot of possibilities to work abroad via, for example, you can work from any other country in the world for an international company. For example, I have some people living in Shanghai who work for companies of United States, for some Thailand companies, and they do everything remote. So they gain money in USD and live pretty lavish, I should say.
I think English is very important, still very important language in Russia right now. We have like quite rising popularity of Chinese, Japanese, and other Asian languages, but English is still very important, and I'm trying to learn it still. I've been learning English for, I don't know, 10 years, more
than 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Since you've just mentioned CIB, have you thought about working in Sberbank, for example?
Yeah, I heard, and a lot of guys, for example, these 3 men behind the camera.
Really? They used to work there, or they're working at the moment?
No, they're just closer to CIB than I am.
Ah, okay.
definitely, yeah. You'll just be able to watch content in English to get better at what you're doing for a living.
I think yes. I think yes.
Of course.
Yes. 100%.
Если вы бы хотели помимо английского слуха, который мы здесь с вами очень интенсивно качаем, также прокачивать вашу английскую речь, в целом грамматику, видите, там до сих пор не верю, что я по-русски говорю, то в описании к этому видео вся необходимая информация, можете по ней перейти, разговорный клуб. Мы собираемся с вами от 4 до 8 человек и на платформе Zoom в течение 90 минут с вами обсуждаем очень интересные вопросы, разные дискуссии, кто с чем-то согласен, не согласен, для того, чтобы вы могли очень хорошо, уверенно и полезно прокачивать вашу английскую речь. Я за 1-2 дня высылаю вам все слова, также вопросы, темы, которые мы будем с вами обсуждать. И, как я и сказал, в течение 90 минут мы все это с вами делаем. Очень интересно, полезно и эффективно. Записывайтесь, я уверен, что вам очень понравится. Вся эта информация есть в описании к этому видео. А я беру камеру и продолжаю. А это общественная территория.
Тебе объяснить по-русски?
Ой, а что вы будете делать? Камеру только трогать не надо, а то вы сядете, наверное.
Я сяду.
Ну, если вы камеру потрогаете, это же общественная территория. Public territory.
Уйди отсюда. Все деловые-то, а? Молодые.
Не, я не уйду, это общественная территория.
Тебе показать удостоверение?
Это общественная территория.
Я говорю, уйди отсюда.
Ну, я туда, на ту сторону перейду.
Вот ну уходи.
А это общественная территория. Ну, я же на камеру отпишу. Если вы сейчас что-то сделаете...
Да ради бога.
Да я же вам только хорошего дня могу пожелать.
Зачем ты это все здесь снимаешь?
А я учитель по английскому. Я задаю просто вопросы про английский язык. Очень хорошие, добрые вопросы.
Да?
Да, тут на самом деле...
Сейчас подъедут, сильно разбирайся.
Ну, давайте, подъедем. Есть такая психологическая история, что если к вам вот так подходят, будьте максимально добрые. Вы же понимаете прекрасно, что человеку уже Ну, как говорится, лет уже немало. Зачем ему грубить? Все у нас хорошо. What do you think your future career will look like?
I'm going to work in a corporation,
Okay, corporation. Like bank, insurance company, investment company.
investment company.
Okay, in Russia or abroad?
In Russia, but maybe abroad.
I
Where?
understand that I maybe have an office.
Okay.
Yes,
Do you want to work in the office?
yes.
What about working remotely, for example? Right now in 2025, it's become for the last couple of years pretty popular to work remotely, like sitting in some warm place in Thailand and Bali.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Yes, I do. I have actually lots of different opportunities, but the one that I've taken and is the financial analytics route.
Okay.
So I, at the moment, have a job at a very big company as a financial analyst, and I'm
And
quite
so-
happy.
I mean, can you clarify? Have you already worked as an assistant, maybe as a maybe?
Yes, I
as
do
a
work
probation?
right now at the moment.
Do you work?
Yeah.
What's the let's say what's the industry insurance company because you can work as
no,
an
it's-
analytic
Yeah. I know you can work in lots of different industries, but I work at the investment fund.
investment fund. You know, to
Yeah.
be honest, I used to work in a bank in lots of Russian banks as a trader, and I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Do you like this job?
I started quite recently, so I don't have any struggles yet.
Okay, and is the salary pretty huge?
Yes, it's quite generous.
Well, not yet, but I guess that I have maybe the direction that I know that I choose, and I think in finance I will develop myself, and that's it.
Okay, so have you already worked somewhere?
Never.
I think no.
Have you already worked somewhere
Yeah, I did.
in a bank and an insurance company where?
I so my experience wasn't like quite long,
Yeah.
but I was selling like
Currency, bonds, equities.
no. I was selling like
Shoes.
pockets of no for like scooters. You know, we have electric scooters. Yeah, and I was like standing on the
These premium packages.
yeah.
But this job is not related to finance.
Yes, I know, but it was like my only experience.
At this moment, I can't answer this question, I think.
Yeah, actually, I see my career in quantitative finance, and I would like to explore this sphere.
Have you already worked somewhere as an assistant? Maybe you practiced this job?
Yeah, I worked in HFT fund, and I actually worked on position of trader.
But I got bored with this job.
Yeah, and I quit this job because of the same tasks and the same
It's like
responsibilities.
monotonous job, right?
Yeah.
I want to be the best financial analytic or very rich businesswoman or top manager maybe. In
Have you already worked somewhere as maybe assistant?
ассистентом?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. In a bank or insurance company.
Okay, of course. It's first place in my career steps.
No,
No?
No.
Have no idea.
I have no.
Do you want to work somewhere?
Maybe in sports, kind of.
What's your, by the way, main goal of studying here? Do you want to get diploma? Do you want to get some knowledge or what?
Just to have good marks and finish this university.
Okay, have good marks. How often do you practice English in your daily life?
I practice my English in English classes with my friends and classmates.
Twice a week?
Twice a week. Here, or you maybe have some outdoors activities?
No, here.
I have English lessons. I like scrolling TikTok, so it's no. I often see English-speaking people there. I like some YouTubers who also speak English, so quite often I think.
Never.
Never.
Only on lessons of English.
We have 2 weeks of English.
2 weeks of English?
Yeah.
No, I
Like,
mean
no.
outside this university, how often do you practice? Maybe you watch some movies, series, maybe read some
I
books?
have some friends that I talk to
Okay,
in
you have some
English.
friends
Yeah.
to talk to. What's the best way to learn and at the same time to practice the English language? For beginners, for elementary students, maybe for even intermediate students here in Russia.
I think if you have elementary level, you should learn English with tutor, with personal tutor. But in intermediate level, you should study with people like in a group.
I want to improve my English a long time ago, so I start to read book in English, watch films in English, but I figure out that it's impossible to improve your English because you don't have a live person in your society, in your near society. So I want to hear some advices from my teacher in this financial university, and she just said that she just helped me. You know, when we come to the lesson, we only talk in English. Yes, she just give some questions. We give answer only in English. If you don't know English, you try to talk English, not Russian.
I think practicing it in real time, in real situations, like watching TV, watching films, for example, and most of my content that I consume is in English, and it helped me quite a lot to bring up my comprehension levels to the C1 level.
I guess just to put you in this sphere, put you into English, have like watch some English videos, communicate with people who have native English, and that's it.
Maybe in online school, maybe it can be a skill factory because we can give you ways to get a work and very really good school. And what about this university? Really good level of English, and in this university you study business language. Business English is really good.
I think watching content in English, like playing video games and watching movies and stuff.
Okay, what about taking or hiring a teacher, a tutor?
Great if it works for you, but that haven't worked out for me when I was preparing for Russian national exams. So you gotta understand what works for you in this.
Какой самый лучший способ выучить английский для начинающих?
Вы меня спрашиваете?
Конечно.
Вы же видите, как я разговариваю?
Не, очень хорошо. Вы, кстати, говорите лучше, чем понимаете. Это исключительная ситуация. Тем более я стараюсь говорить сейчас уже мне, потому что говорят, я медленно говорю.
I think that the best way for... Как будет изучение?
Learning, the best way to learn.
Я просто забыла. Learning language is... наверное, слово «зубрежка» нет по-английски, да? Да.
Зубрежка — это неправильный способ. Правильно это общаться с носителем.
Yes,
Опа.
of course.
Ага. Как будет носители по-английски?
Как будет носители по-английски?
Foreigners or native speakers?
Yes.
No, foreigners — это иностранцы, native speakers. In Russian we say ВВП. What's the English equivalent?
GDP.
Can you explain what it means? Like, can you give me some definition of this term?
It's gross domestic product, so all goods and resources which produced in country during the year.
GPT, maybe.
Gross domestic product.
Can you clarify what it means?
It's the product that all the citizens in the country produce in a year.
Okay.
In money-wise.
GDP.
Can you clarify? Can you give me some definition of what it means?
Okay, so gross domestic product is just that all products that was counting into 1 year, and actually there is two approach how to count GDP is flow and product approach, and also another approach. Unfortunately, I don't remember it, but have more.
It's gross product. Gross domestic product.
Domestic product.
Yes.
GDP.
Can you clarify this? What do we measure by using this term?
What we measure?
Yeah, what the hell do we measure?
The full amount of
Goods and services, probably.
goods and services in our country.
In our country. Okay.
Oh, GDP.
GDP. Okay. Gross domestic product.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you explain what it means? Or what do we measure by using this term?
Yeah, we have the products produced in the country to guys.
We need some
ВВП
help.
на английском. Да, гений, вы объясните на английском.
А я на русском. Последний продукт. Первое government.
For example, goods and services produced in a country in Russia, and then how we measure them.
По-моему, все сказал. Повтори просто.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I'm right. You're right too.
GDP.
GDP. So, can you elaborate? Can you explain what it means?
Gross domestic product is a sum of all services and goods that are being sold and provided in the government, I guess.
Absolutely right. У нас есть такой термин ВВП. Вот на английском как его сказать?
Так, GDP.
Can you explain what it means?
Так, GDP. Domestic.
Gross domestic
Gross
product.
domestic product.
Yeah, and what does it mean?
Gross domestic product.
Yeah, sure. Well, nothing special. Yeah.
I know English language.
Yeah. I know English. So, gross domestic. No.
Yes.
Нет?
No. А зачем мне?
Какой целью ты интересуешься здесь?
А у меня YouTube канал, я учитель по английскому. Очень доброе видео. Я в МГИМО был, в МГУ,
Да,
в
мы
лингвистическом.
студенты, мы тут.
Это же, видите, я же не спрашиваю у них, сколько они там зарабатывают. Это хорошие вопросы. Мы про ВВП спрашиваем, это внутренний валовый продукт.
Да бог, да бог.
Ну хорошо, вам хорошего дня.
I think Dmitry can answer this question.
Дмитрий не может, Дмитрий, I guess.
Может.
Не может.
Maybe Екатерина.
Екатерина, hello, yeah, nice to meet you. Well, ВВП на английском.
Yes.
GDP?
Can you explain what it means?
No.
Dmitry, gross domestic product. Can you explain what it means?
Gross domestic product.
Yeah, sure.
It is how much money people earns for. How much money people earns in this country.
Okay, in this country, well, but maybe not earn, but how many services and goods are produced
Services and goods.
and sold
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
I can watch it.
на YouTube-канале?
Вы на русском разговариваете?
Ребята, видите, не попался. Да, ну видите,
Вы
говорю.
на русском разговариваете, надо мной издеваться все это время.
Ну я за такой контент такой. Пока нету охранника, ребята, я запишу прощание на это видео прекрасное. Друзья, на сегодня это будет все.
Goodbye.
Я надеюсь,
We are students.
мне охранник, а я все, я уже ФБР, все. Нет, я...
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, ребята. Перемещаемся, меняем камеру. It's a public territory, by the way. Have a great day. На сегодня это будет все. Также вам напоминаю, что разговорный клуб я активно провожу по пятницам и воскресеньям. Мы с вами собираемся от 4 до 8 человек. В платформе Zoom обсуждаем очень интересные вопросы, темы, словарный запас, все это отрабатываем. И пока меня не забрало ФБР, я буду проводить эти разговорные клубы, как говорится, до самого последнего дня. Также не забывайте подписываться на телеграм-канал «Английский простым языком», подписывайтесь на YouTube-канал, ставьте ваши лайки, и увидимся с вами, друзья, в нашем следующем видео, если меня не заберет ФБР, пока я отсюда ухожу. Все, друзья, пока!